Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition, and welcome to another mystery. Wow, that's interesting. Interesting. I guess maybe it is a mystery about the King of Swords, or, well, welcome to another episode of the Ice King Memoirs. And I don't know, I've been picking up really heavy energy, and to some degree, I thought it was just me. But no, this is, I don't know. We will see if this comes out. Otherwise, hey, it's me. I'm the problem, it's me, you know? But yeah, ever since this full moon in Capricorn, this blue moon, that really, yeah, that just, I don't know what the heck happened, especially ever since between the last full moon in Capricorn, which was on June 21st, and now until July 21st, that was a very interesting period also in my life. Very hectic, very chaotic. I don't know how it was for you guys. Maybe if you want to share, you can just drop it in the comment section. Yeah, but let's just see what the King of Swords is doing, because, or the Ice King, how we call him. Yeah, let's see what's going on. Okay, we have Divine Masculine underneath the deck, masculine energy. Now I'm curious. And the Tower. Okay, this is wild. And this is not a This Is Wild message, but technically I could call it the Ice King Memoirs / mystery message / This Is Wild message. I think it will be a combination of all freaking three. This is weird. Let's see what is going on. No way. Okay, I'm out. No, I'm not the problem. Sorry. Breaking point. Someone is reaching their breaking point. Someone is completely overwhelmed. It's the final straw. And I really feel this is so odd, because actually I put on the light, and I normally don't do this. Or not that often. But this person, either they're going through a dark night of the soul. I'm picking up heavy depression vibes. And even if it's not depression, it is someone who completely self-isolates and really freezes other people out at this time. Someone who's like sitting in like a dark corner of the room and just don't want to speak or hear anything from anyone. This is someone who's completely disconnected. I don't know how they do it, whether they went on a vacation trip just to get away from everyone, or whether they're just staying at home, or if they're even self-medicating with substances. I have no idea. But maybe we'll get some more. Look, Divine Masculine and beginnings. Well, you know what they say, it's always darkest before dawn. So it seems like this masculine, this Ice King, is now finally realizing that they reached their limit and that they have to start over. They have to get a new beginning, because otherwise this person, this person is receiving the clarity as of right now. And it's interesting that those are pretty like dark themed, yeah. And look, that camera was actually locked in a chest. Someone, oh wow, and now I'm hearing they put away their memories in a box and they locked it because they didn't want to confront the emotions that were connected to them. They were not honest to themselves at all. And because they weren't honest with themselves, they also couldn't be intentional towards other people. Because if you don't know yourself, and you don't know your own truth and you're not standing in your own authenticity, you cannot have proper authentic relationships. That's impossible, because you can only connect to people that feel like that they are resonating with you, right? Or if you're vibing on the same vibration. And I'm not getting a particularly high vibration from this masculine energy at this time, or actually for a long time. I'm seeing the number 35. Maybe someone is 35 years old, turning 35, or maybe the number 8 is significant, or 3 and 5, March and May, maybe August. Olympus trip. Maybe someone is going to the Olymp. Oh my God, Olympia is starting, isn't it? Maybe someone is going to Olympia. That is odd. Olympia, the Summer Olympics are in Paris. Maybe there's a connection to Paris. And I'm hearing illuminer. Illuminer. Yeah, which also means to illuminate, but French. I mean, I had French in school, but it has been such a long time. And now I'm hearing intention. Yeah. In vino veritas, in the line, in the line, yeah, in the wine lies the truth. Maybe this person is drinking wine. Maybe French wine to be. This is so odd. Yeah, confessions. Someone is coming clean to themselves. I'm hearing they're coming clean to themselves first. They're coming clean as to what and why they were running from something, or maybe multiple things and multiple people, maybe. Because if you're connected to this person, I don't think that you're the only person. And look, and they're running towards the new beginning. But they can only have this new beginning once they actually confess to themselves, okay, where have I maybe run from myself? And I feel there is a theme here that this Ice King always self-isolates. This is not something that they're just doing it now. I think this is something that's like a repeating pattern in their life. If something gets too much, if they feel overwhelmed, they just disappear. They're like a Houdini. Oh wow, now I'm hearing they're so comfortable sometimes in being invisible, even though this invisibility has caused them such an inferior complex. But in these moments, they're actually glad to become invisible because they don't want to be seen from the outside world. They actually don't even want to be seen by themselves. I just want to pack my bags and leave. And I'm feeling they feel like they're just a ghost of themselves. They just keep on running. They're exhausted. This is not comfortable for them at all. But again, you see the lights. This person is actually running towards the lights. Yeah, look, new beginnings. I'm not even surprised that we see distance and distracted. Yeah, from the divine feminine. You cannot make this up. Because they distance themselves from you, but not only you, because they needed that space, because they were being blocked within themselves. They needed this time of separation. Because I feel like this is a person who's really, they're not only stoic, they are thick-headed. You might be even dealing with a Capricorn or a Taurus, for instance. Who's still who else is very bullheaded? Aries is very bullheaded. Leos are very bullheaded as well. I think those are the 4 signs, like Earth and Fire in this case. Sagittarius, they're not bullheaded. They're very impulsive, but they're not bullheaded. I think those are the ones. Well, Aquarians probably. No, they're not bullheaded. They're just very cutthroat. Yeah, I'm an Aquarius moon. I'm allowed to say that. So, distracted, distant, distracted. Yeah, it caused those delays. Because they were not ready to be emotional. So they sidetracked, you know? I'm going to put these over here because we're going to explore this further. And it's the freaking pride. And those were karmic lessons that they had to learn. And that is also the clarity, what is now coming in with those realizations of their repeated patterns. And where they were stubborn. Like, yeah, maybe they were exhibiting like non-committal energy, but I'm not only getting this in a romantic sense. I feel like they didn't like to commit to anything. They didn't like to be held accountable for anything because they just thought, well, if I can be held accountable for anything, then someone can blame me. Someone can put the guilt on me. They don't want to be shamed. I feel like this is something that always happened to them, okay? And yeah, pride let them run. This new beginning, it will happen. Well, we will see. Let's see. Obviously, a tower moment hit them. And now I'm getting the full moon again, 21st of July. Or maybe 21st of June. Or maybe in between. I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Let's explore this. Explore this breaking point. What's going on here? What else is going on in this Ice King's world? That is interesting. That is very interesting that they both fell in the reverse. King of Swords. Look, there's the Ice King is showing themselves. The Lovers and the Chariot. Look at this. 7 of Cups and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. They lied. They lied when they said that they were interested in other options or that they had other options. They lied when they said that they didn't know who you are to them. Let's get away from the romantic theme, even though this is obviously something that probably will resonate with you. But what I think is so interesting, that the sun is at the bottom and the moon, but since it fell in the reverse, it was, if it would have been upright, yeah, it wouldn't have been clear because it was hidden in the dark. But it has been illuminated. And those 6 of Cups have now emptied out, and only 1 Ace of Cups is remaining. There is just one choice. And here, they didn't pour the Ace of Cups into the 6 of Cups. They didn't. They disregarded the sun due to fear. Their lack of authenticity they cannot anymore. They are lacking so much self-love that right now they are being forced. And look, it's a lightning that strikes, like in the tower. And you see the number 8 again, as in the snake form. This Ace of Swords is going to cut through it. Because this Ace of Swords now they cannot run from the truth anymore. They cannot escape. They cannot stay stuck in the illusions. They finally have to own up to it. They finally have to make a choice. Okay, how about the clarity? What did they receive clarity on? What is the clarity about? What the heck? So technically this came out first. The Hangman in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. And I think it's the Nine of Wands. Yeah. You know what? They changed their perspective, because before they would have stayed stuck, right? But now they gained a new perspective with the Hangman in reverse. And now they're seeing straight ahead. They see the truth. They're looking the truth in the eye. And they're being wrapped, like the bat is wrapping itself with its wings. They're being wrapped, like cocooned in with the truth. They cannot escape. It's like kind of like, oh gosh, how do you call the security jacket when you have to go to a mental hospital? Like, I mean, if you see it like in movies, restraining jacket. They have been restrained, and for some reason, this tower caused them to be, I'm hearing like a deer in the headlights. They cannot escape. They're frozen. They are like, there's nothing they can do. They have to see it. And I mean, if we take it in regards to you, well, either they've gained clarity on some kind of feminine figure in their life, whether it was their own mother, right? Maybe they have a mother wound, and now they're opening up to themselves and being honest as to how maybe their relationship to their mother might have influenced their life, and how they are maybe viewing feminine energies, or how they view their way of interacting with feminines. Or maybe the Queen of Pentacles might also be an ex-romantic partner. Take it how it resonates, female or male in body, but someone who, well, for me, the Queen of Pentacles used to be very karmic-y energy. I know many people say the Queen of Swords is very karmic-y, but for me, the Queen of Swords is only karmic when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse. Technically, all quarter cards that are in the reverse are very karmic energies. But still, I'm getting here, well, I don't know. Especially in this deck, I don't really get a toxic energy. This is more a nurturing energy, and yet I feel like this person has their attention very much to the material world, which is an earth energy. Let's face it, because earth energy is material. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, they're very grounded energies, and they have a very strong need for stability. So they oftentimes also very much define themselves with it. And for instance, Taurus, they like the nicer things in life, okay? While Capricorns are the workaholics. fame, right? The Virgos are kind of special when it comes to the earth signs, because Virgos are perfectionists. They're not so much about getting rich, but they're all about their stability. They're all about frameworks. They're kind of OCD, okay? And I don't mean this in a judgmental way at all to any of the signs. My stellium is in Capricorn, and me in Capricorn, I don't know. Everyone has a sign where they kind of clash with. For me, it's Capricorn energy, which is funny because obviously I have a triple placement of Capricorn, very prominent in my chart. Not in my top 4, luckily, for me at least. And like I said, no judgment. It's just, it's a personal thingy. Doesn't mean anything about Capricorns, because I know many signs that really, really get along super well with Capricorns. So, because they just mesh better. Plus, we're all a mixture of all sorts of energies. And with the 9 of Wands in the reverse, the 9 of Wands is an energy of exhaustion. And technically, look, 9 of Wands, if you have to climb stairs where there are like big tree stumps, like lying, and you don't know where to step, it's going to be like really uncomfortable to climb, right? Because the steps in themselves would be already tiring. I mean, because the moon is shown, it takes very long to get there. So now it's in the reverse. And now it seems even steeper, doesn't it? Yeah, and now it seems really steep. Someone really is, yeah, maybe also the clarity is how this burdened them and how it exhausted them and how it made things maybe also more difficult for them. That's a very interesting message. Look, and it's the 10 of Pentacles. It's about their stability. They have gotten clarity and they're being honest as to what stability means to them and how it was. And it's, especially because it's a very old camera. This talks about how they were brought up, maybe. Or maybe also how the upbringing of their parents influenced them. This talks about traditions. I'm really picking up heavy Hierophant vibes here. Ha! Mother of Wands. Queen of Wands, okay? Lots of feminine energy also coming here. Yeah. Okay. How about the confessions? What is the coming clean? What are those messages? What is unveiled? So many cards. I don't know what's going on here. 7 of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. You cannot see it. I'm going to put it here for now. Can I manage? Yeah, I can manage here. Wow. This is the 8 of Wands. That is fast movement forward. And the Chariot, the 2 fastest energies ever. And the Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. You know what they're coming clean about? They might not be coming clean to you yet, or they might have come clean to you. They're coming clean as to where they want to move this. That they actually want to take the first step towards this 10 of Cups with you. They realize their confession to themselves is how everything is interconnected. Let's move away again from the romantic energy. They realize with the Page, it's a child energy. Maybe they also finally realize how they can heal their inner child to move forward. How they can be nurtured. And the King of Pentacles. How they can nurture their child. And this is a family. Father, mother, and daughter of Pentacles. Look, and this is the Six of Swords. Yeah, they finally realize, they see the silver lining. But for this to happen, they have to feel the emotions. They have to allow this healing to take place. Seven of Pentacles. This is about planting seeds, and it's a progression. And it starts with the Page of Pentacles, in all fairness. Okay, how about running? Running, yeah. Four of Cups. Interesting that only one card came out. And the Ace of Cups. They ran because they were fearful. They were fearful that this would cause some kind of disappointment. They ran from this Ace of Cups. Can you make this up? And the Four of Wands. The stability. They ran from a commitment. They might have also, like literally, because the Four of Cups is also the rejection card, isn't it? Because they're looking at the Three of Cups that are normally, like in the classic Rider-Waite tarot, you see someone leaning against a tree and watching like the Three Cups standing in front of them and completely ignoring the hand of God, like handing this beautiful Ace of Cups to them, literally. And because of that, Four of Cups plus Ace of Cups is the Five of Cups. And Five of Cups is a deep-seated level of regret. Let's move this over here now. Yeah, you can still see it. How about beginnings? Boah. Crazy. They ran away from this. They ran, they didn't offer it. Or maybe you offered it with the Knight of Cups here. And it was nice and shiny. They saw it, but they only eyed it, like side-eyed it. They acted as if they didn't acknowledge it, but they saw it. They saw it. They knew it had the Ten of Pentacles. They knew it could be the Wheel of Fortune, but their past heartbreak or whatever they feared with a heartbreak, that kept them from taking action. And instead, they became the King of Swords. Stoic, cutthroat. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. How about beginnings? How about beginnings? Try again, new direction, start over. How they're planning to do this. Or what is this energy surrounding beginnings? Could be that they're still saying they're fearful of it. No? Then, because right now, whew, this is heavy. This is, yeah, look at this. Yeah, that's the thing. But this is the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Okay, that's beautiful energy. Okay, you don't have to worry. You don't have to worry. That is beautiful energy because that means that they will become victorious. Okay, I'm going to move it up a little. Because that means they're coming out as a butterfly. Okay, I actually have to record another reading, but I haven't done it. Yesterday, something really freaky happened to me. And I was cleaning my apartment, which is not the crazy thing. But because I grabbed particular dust wipes to do the dry cleaning first, because I have wooden floors in some parts. And all of a sudden something black was flying out of, like, underneath this little table that I have in my hallway. And I was like, huh, is this a moth? And then I realized, no, this is a butterfly. And the butterfly then flew from the dark, it was very dark there, and flew towards the door where some sunlight was coming through. And then I was like, oh, wow, I have to help the butterfly to get out because the butterfly has no way to get out because the door was closed. So I opened the door and then I watched the butterfly, and the butterfly was still on the inside and couldn't get through. And so I took a little towel and just gently guided the butterfly out of the door. And then I just saw it flying away. And I was like, it was good that I set it free. But it also, I felt like a pang of sadness because I realized, yeah, if you love something or someone, you have to let it go and like let it be free. Because the butterfly is not meant to be trapped inside. The butterfly is meant to be free. And especially because the butterfly stands for transformation, and yeah, and it also stands for a new beginning, doesn't it? Because something ends in the cocoon phase and the butterfly, like, yeah, well, the caterpillar becomes mushy gushy. Okay, that's weird. You know, like little goo. And out of this, something so beautiful comes out of it. And now I'm also reminded of the quote, or at least someone said that a butterfly doesn't realize how beautiful the butterfly is, because a butterfly doesn't see the beautiful patterns and colors of their wings. A butterfly needs technically another butterfly to see how beautiful their wings are. And yet the butterfly is beautiful, right? So it's about that sometimes we cannot see our own beauty. And maybe some people cannot see our beauty, but that doesn't mean that we're not beautiful. It's just a perspective kind of thing. Or I love how Missy from Saltwater Heals Tarot says, it's not, oh Christ, as she said, it's vibrational. It's not personal, it's vibrational. And it's so true. And I feel like this person as well, this Ice King, they didn't realize that they were actually beautiful. They actually felt like a moth, you know, which is like kind of the butterfly of the darkness, kind of the night butterfly. But now they escaped. They escaped and they flew out into the sun. And plus the sun is Leo energy, and we're now in Leo season. And August is especially for me Leo energy. And we had, 35. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. Maybe the 5th of August and the 3rd of August might be also significant. Or the 8th of August. Oh, the 8-8 portal. The Lion's Gate. Yeah, get ready for the Lion's Gate. Because that is also always very powerful. Yeah, so why was I going on about this? Okay, but this was important. So I guess I don't have to record this reading anymore. Oh, no. And then I actually cleaned the floor. Now I see it again. This is why I wanted to make a video. This card, when I was like, sweeping the floor, this card actually fell under this chair that I'm sitting on right now. And I actually didn't know that it was there. And it says the gut feeling. Intuition, betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, monogamy. Look, and I was just talking about value. Completely forgot it again. And it's all about perception. It's not personal, it's vibrational. Okay? And it's about love. And again, 0440 equals 8 again. It says, follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. And now this is so aligned. This is so aligned with the Ice King message. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. This is what happened to them. This is what happened to this Ice King. Karma did bite their behind because they didn't treat others with respect, but not because they're a bad person. But they weren't real. They weren't authentic. They were not standing in their truth. They weren't there yet. They didn't go through the healing. They resisted the healing for the longest time. That's what I'm hearing. For the longest time. Oh, now I'm hearing Billy Joel with The Longest Time. For the longest time. Oh, for the longest time. If you said goodbye to me tonight. No, wait. Something about inspired. Hold on a second. This is so important, this message. Oh, that's... Oh, wow. Oh, wowzers. And I haven't listened to this song in a long time. In the longest time. The longest time. Billy Joel. Yeah, it says, oh, 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 for the longest time, oh, oh, for the longest. If you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write. What else could I do? I'm so inspired by you. That hasn't happened for the longest time. You inspired this person. You were the catalyst for that change. And they didn't like this because it felt uncomfortable when it started. And this is why they pushed you away. Okay? And I feel like they tried to run back to their old life, but they actually had to realize that they cannot go back. Once I thought my innocence was gone, now I know that happiness goes on. That's where you found me, when you put your arms around me. Like the bed. I haven't been there for the longest time. Oh, 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 for the longest time. Oh, 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 for the longest. I'm that voice you're hearing in the hall. And the greatest miracle of all is how I need you and how you needed me too. That hasn't happened for the longest time. Maybe this won't last very long, but you feel so right and I could be wrong. Maybe I've been hoping too hard, but I've gone this far and it's more than I hoped for. Who knows how much further we'll go on? Maybe I'll be sorry when you're gone. I'll take my chances. I forgot how nice romance is. I haven't been there for the longest time. Oh, wow. I had second thoughts at the start. I love it. I said to myself, hold on to your heart. Now I know the woman that you are. You are wonderful so far, and it's more than I hoped for. I don't care what consequence it brings. I have been a fool for lesser things. I want you so bad, I think you ought to know that I intend to hold you for the longest time. Mic drop. Oh my God, you cannot even make this up. Oh, this makes me actually giddy with joy. There's a mosquito. I hate mosquitoes. Okay, anyway. Yeah, the devil. The devil made me do it. You know what? They were so stuck in... Yeah, and now they're like, their pants on fire, right? Now they are like walking over hot coals. Because they know they were pig-headed. Anyway, how about realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakenings? I mean, that song that just was channeled the longest time, Billy Joel. Oh, I love Billy Joel. Yeah. Actually, when I was in the United States, and lived with my host family in Virginia. Actually, technically kind of like my second host family, because those were the parents of really one of my closest friends. And they actually bought me the best of album of Billy Joel, and they gifted it to me in for Christmas 2006. And I still have the album, and this is why I know that song so well. The High Priestess. Cool. Oh, and it's so significant because I fell in love with the music of Billy Joel in 2005. When my then boyfriend introduced me to it. Teenage years. But this is significant because I'm actually returning to the place where I met my boyfriend back then. And this is when I first heard the first song of Billy Joel. I'm telling you, it's about going down memory lane. It's going back to the childhood for this Ice King. And I mean, there has to be a reason, look, for one's realizations. And it's also about stabilities, and it's about number 4. Always reminds me of the of Cancer, because it's the 4th house, and it talks about our family and our interpersonal relationships. And number 444 stands for protection. Now I'm hearing they realized why they guarded themselves so much, and that it was a false sense of protection that they've done. There's always a reason. If I actually start talking about something personal, it is something that will be connected to you, to the collective, and it is beneficial to the reading, not because I want to overshare. Yeah, so interesting. Okay, how about realizations? What's coming out? Epiphanies, understandings, awakenings. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Swords, and the Death. Yes, awesome. That's beautiful. They realize where they held back that offer, probably from you, but maybe also other opportunities in their life. Let's just leave it open. Let's just say this is not only about you and your connection to this Ice King. Maybe this is how they held themselves back from other opportunities in their lives because they always entrap themselves. They self-deceive themselves because those are 7 of Swords and they're hanging on the Ace of Swords, right? But this Ace of Swords was actually... Oh, and there the butterfly is in the cocoon. Oh, yeah, they're breaking free from it. They are putting death to this mental imprisonment. They understood and they have awakened where they trapped themselves, where they made themselves miss out on opportunities. Yes, even in love, the lovers, where they didn't make a choice. Oh, this is beautiful. How about past life? This is such an amazing reading. How about past life, déjà vu, repeated patterns, karmic lessons? What about it? What's going on here? Oh no, those are way too many, but okay. We have the 4 of Pentacles where they held back. 9 of Pentacles, they held themselves back, by the way, of becoming independent. And look how the feathers are guarding those 9 of Pentacles, like keeping themselves, keeping them safe. 3 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. They realized where they held themselves back from actually becoming everything that they always wanted to. Everything that they always desired with the Ace of Wands, because the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. And this is victory, right? And the 3 of Wands is like our dreams, like ships coming in. And I feel like it's so interesting how everything, like the Three of Wands, are tied together. And you see like this prism, not prison. Like to see the clarity, this illuminated triangle. Why am I thinking of the Deathly Hollows now? That's just odd. I don't know. Maybe that is a separate message for someone else. And again, everything is interconnected. This was always ready available for them, the Nine of Pentacles. But they were so entangled in their karmic lessons and repeated patterns that they kept themselves from moving forward to this Nine of Pentacles, Three of Wands, Seven of Wands energy. Huh. Yeah, the sun. Now it has been illuminated and they are moving towards happiness. That is beautiful. How about pride? One card for pride. Because I don't think we need more for that. Please let it be the devil, because then I'm laughing. Or the Hierophant. That would be... No, but it's the Eight of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Five of Swords. And the Five of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh. Didn't I say the 5th of August might be significant? Again, 5. Or the 10th of August. Or the 5th of May. Or the 8th of May. 8th of May, 5th of August. 5, 5. Yeah. Now we got all we got all possibilities here. Yeah. Their pride and ego kept them focusing on the material world, because this is something that they were being taught by their family home or past romantic relationships. It was all about status. It was all about how you're being perceived from the outside world. And this is what caused, yeah, look at this, King of Swords again. This is what caused this mental imprisonment. And this also left them always feel lacking, because they felt if they cannot be the emperor, they're not worth anything. They were like really, yeah, that's what pride did, right? How about distant and distracted with it? Yeah, look, interesting. They were indecisive. There was this standoff and energy between the two of you. This delay, because, I mean, if you're not making a decision, it's neither yes or no. Well, technically, some people say if you don't make a decision, then it technically is a no. And this card wanted to come out. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, they were indecisive whether to collaborate. And this is what caused the distance and the delays. But look, now justice is coming in with the King of Cups, because finally they are gathering the strength to come forward. No more Nine of Swords anymore. They're coming out of it. And I love this because it's again Leo energy. And again, the infinity symbol, which again talks about, how do you say it? Wow, in this deck, it's also wrong. For me, that's wrong, because justice is always number 11, and the strength card is number 8. But here, it's again number 11 and number 8. So the 11th of August might be also very significant. Or maybe also the 8th of November. Maybe the month of November is significant. Maybe August is significant. Maybe March and May. Maybe October and January. Maybe September. Do you remember when we fell in love? September by Fire. Oh God, what is it? Fire, Ice and Earth? No, Fire, Wind and Ice? I don't know what the band's name is, but do you remember? Yeah, anyway, can't do it. I can't sing it. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it right here. This is a long reading, but this is so in-depth, and this is really giving clarity. Someone is also finally tapping into their intuition. And someone is also finally balancing out and getting rid of the parasites within them that really kept them stuck. Oh, and the white rose in the mouth of the lion. Maybe white flowers in particular are resonating in this dynamic. But what I'm getting here, this is an offer of peace. Get ready for this. There is a huge possibility on opportunity for there will be reconciliation and reunion in this dynamic. I don't know if this is going to happen for each and one of you in August, but there is a strong chance. There is. So trust your gut feeling. Anyway, sending you absolute love and light. Until next time, take care. Bye bye.